Hello guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to be showing you a game I had in the Banshee. Now the Banshee is just a premium version of the British Tier 7 medium tank, the Comet. However, it's worth noting that the Banshee is slightly better than the Tech Tree Comet. It has slightly better aim time, and I think slightly better dispersion values as well. I actually traded in the T-34 Tier 8 American Heavy for the Banshee because playing the Tech Tree Comet, and it being one of my favourite tanks in the game, if not my favourite tank in the game, I knew I had to get a Banshee when it got released. Like, there's no way that I couldn't have a premium version of it. So as we load in here, I see we're on Westfield. Straight away, an excellent map for a Comet. A really excellent map for any tank with gun depression. So I'm going to go to C3 and use the excellent 12 degrees of gun depression this tank gets to work the ridge line. I'm platooned with my clanmate Spandex, who's in the Tier 7 Mercenary Light Tank, the Ramrod. And he's going to help me push the C3 hill. On the enemy team there, I did see they have a T-29, which is my main competitor because he's also got 10 degrees of gun depression, much better turret armor. If he also comes over to the hill, I could be in trouble. As well as the Tier 6 Hummel artillery, which, as you'll see throughout this game, is probably my biggest threat throughout the entirety of it. So as we climb the hill and make our way to the center ridge there, it's important to note that as important a position as it is, as always, you want to see if you've got teammates following you. And thankfully in this case, I've got Spandex in front, I've got a few different mediums with me, so I have no issue driving up to this ridge line. I'm going to take a bit of a shorter route here to get a couple earlier shots in. However, what happens is I get spotted by the enemy light tank. Then as I go over for the shot, I realise that with there being an artillery in the game, I don't actually want to sit on this side of the hill. And as well as that, a medium's just been spotted in the little town there, so I want to get over to the other side where I can avoid his shots. Now, this is where the gun depression that this tank has comes into play. It's so easy to get my gun on the enemy. As you saw there, artillery only just missed me. He's just shown that he's got his eyes on me, and he will actually have his eyes on me for the entirety of this game. So now I'm going to start peeking over the ridge, but also trying to keep moving forward and backwards to avoid the artillery. So I'm going to pop over, I know I'm spotted, I'm going to take a shot, and then I'm going to start backing up to avoid the arty shell. But as you can see, the VK on my team actually blocks me as I'm backing up, and I take a very large shell from the Hummel there. I lose about 500 hit points and my driver, and the driver's going to have to stay dead for the rest of this game. Now I know the artillery's reloading, so I'm going to take the opportunity to get a couple more shots over there. And now we see their black princes on the way over, and I'm thinking at this point, do I want to retreat or not? However, I've decided that I've got the advantage with the gun depression, so I'm going to stay on this flank. As you can see, shots on the move, perfectly okay with this tank, because unlike the Cromwell, which is notoriously bad gun handling on the move, the Comet can actually fit vertical stabilizers, and the Cromwell can't, and that really helps this tank. Now there's a full health Black Prince in front of me, got the premium loaded to shoot straight through his front, just constantly forwards and backwards. This is where the vertical stabilizers comes in handy to help keep the shots on target. The artillery just missed me again there. Just gonna keep farming this Black Prince. Now, as well as 12 degrees of gun depression, the thing I love about the Comet is the damage per minute. It's just got such a fast rate of fire, coupled with that gun depression, it really allows you just to farm damage on enemy tanks. The artillery just fired at me again there, and thankfully missed. So what's going to happen is Spandex is pushed forwards to kill the Black Prince. I'm going to on this T-25 too, and then I realised that the Absolution on low health is next to me. I unfortunately don't roll quite high enough, but thankfully Spandex kills the Absolution, saving me from probably taking a shot there. And now I'm going to try and get round the T-25 too, because I know he's got a very slow turret traverse. Now what you see me do here is I actually duck in behind this hill here, because I've not realised that the artillery is dead. And since Artillery's been shooting at me all game, I was so just ingrained in my head that he was going to shoot me, I actually duck in despite the fact he's already gone back to the garage. Another nice shot on the move there, just auto-lock. Again, the improved gun handling of the Comet coming into play. And now Spandek's going to get into a bit of trouble here, as he's got 2 light tanks on him. I'm going to try and come over to help him, but I'm also wary of the T-29. Missed that shot, unfortunately. Now, I know these 2 light tanks are going to come for me, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go for the tier 6 one on lower health first. I know I can 2-shot him, where I'm going to need 3 shots for the ELC. Because I want to have as few guns as possible shooting at me, in order to minimise the amount of damage they do. So now I've got rid of him first, I can just shoot the ELC base, who I know doesn't have a turret. Just the DPM on clear show here. Now on 3 kills, I am a 1-shot for the T-29, and I know he's over in that town somewhere. I could play safe and wait for the team, but I'm going for marks of excellence. And at the same time, I've done over 3,000 damage, which means my mark of excellence progression has been secured, basically. So even if I die now, it's not an issue. So because of that, I'm going to play a bit more aggressive. I'm going to go in for the T-29. Try and find him. Get spotted. Thought I was out the way of him, but not quite. Now again, for most people, the smart play there would have been to wait for the team to arrive. But I wanted the damage, I was being quite selfish and greedy. But I knew we had the game sorted anyway, so I had the damage for the marks of excellence, and I knew we wouldn't lose because we had enough teammates. So I feel like it was a understandable and okay mistake to make. So the Comet is, to conclude, an excellent tier 7 medium tank. You lose the speed from the Cromwell, but you get improved gun handling, improved damage per minute, improved gun depression of 12 degrees. You can spot in it. It's just an excellent all-round tank, and I would highly recommend it to anyone watching this video. So let's get to the results screen here. So I made 83,000 silver. Despite the fact I fired a lot of premium that game, I did 3,200 damage, 900 assistance for 4k combined. Only a first class due to the fact I was top tier. And really nice game. And as you can see, the enemy artillery, the only damage it did the entire game was against me. So when you're playing aggressive on the front line, always beware of the artillery. And unlike the VK on my team, always be wary of where your team are and do your best to not block them, because that's the worst thing you can do for your team. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.